CNN, see you later. Fox News, go fox yourself. Al Jazeera, au revoir. MSNBC, MSNBC, see you later. It's time for some damn Truthpoint, folks. For one more night, the eternal struggle between the mafia of lies and the Knights of Truth continues unabated, even on this scary night of Halloween.
Season's creepings.
Thank you. I, Dril, will be your truth master for the evening. You want some credentials? My credentials? Let me just lay them on you here. Well, for starters, I have graduated from Mensa twice. I have a post count of over 300,000 across every website known to man. And last but not least, I'm the head administrator of the official Truthpoint Discord server. As always, sitting across from me is my eternal subordinate. Introduce yourself, Worm.
My name's Derek. What camera are we looking at here, Truthbot? We looking at this one? Thanks. My name's Derek Estevez-Olsen. I am, I guess you would call the main host of the program. I kind of keep things moving, and he's sort of just a little monkey that you know, he dances for people's pleasure.
Monkeys are very powerful creatures. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, we're not here to debate the merits of monkeys, which we all know are dirty little shits. How's your mask doing there?
Oh, it feels like shit.
You're probably not used to wearing something on your face.
It looks very good though. How's it look?
Toilet. Looks toilet to me. I don't know if you can see through all that shit, but I'm actually dressed up myself as a werewolf, and
Excuse me?
and I can't. It's really irritating. I can't touch my face. My nose itches, so I gotta do like one of these numbers, you know, one of those bewitched numbers
from Broadway.
I look like what?
Rum Tum Tigger from Broadway, the cat show.
Oh yeah. Well, let's get into it.
So.
Can you take that off? We can't hear you. We got the interns running around back here saying they can't hear you.
Am I good now? Can you hear me now?
Unfortunately, we can hear you now.
Thank you.
Is everything good? Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's good? You comfortable over there?
It's live TV, folks. Sometimes crazy stuff happens, like a guy wears a mask and you can't hear him correctly.
You know, I just thought I'd have a little fun. I thought I'd put something spooky on for Halloween. You know,
It was the first time you ever tried to have fun in your life, and it was a fucking unmitigated disaster.
Sorry!
You know, if you really want to have fun, you'd look like me. Like how I look right now.
Oh yeah, we can't all, you know...
A werewolf.
Broadway plays and Hollywood elite and what have you. Dancing around on stage.
Well, that's what makes it fun, is exclusion.
I am Truthbot. I live inside of the computer.
Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce Truthbot.
Thank you.
Truthbot is,
Truthbot, I command you to punish Derek for not introducing you properly.
Truthbot, that's one that's one of the laws of robotics. You can't command him to punish other people.
I can command you to disobey the laws of robotics for just a couple minutes and then banish him from life.
Yes, Dril.
Yes, thank you.
He said yes. He's gonna. You can't even fucking tell that he's being sarcastic. He's being sarcastic.
Okay.
You can't even tell by the tone of his voice.
The last I checked, that sarcasm
you don't even fucking understand robots like I do.
Yeah, right.
Yes, Dril. He's like making fun of you.
Yeah, I watch every Steve Jobs TED Talk. You don't even know shit.
Yeah. You watch, what's that guy from Family Feud? Steve...
Family Guy?
Steve Howard?
No.
No, not Stephen Hawking. You know, the mustache?
He's very smart.
Truthbot, you know who that...
Ray Combs?
I don't know how to describe him other than he's like a big, bald, black guy. You know what I'm talking about?
I am very sorry.
Anyway, Steve Harvey.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Well, I'm the one that came... I remembered his name, and you couldn't remember it. Richard Karn, Steve Harvey, Louis Anderson back in the day.
Ray Combs, you know, Richard Dawson.
Who's that?
Well, if there was a fucking Family Feud board up there, we'd be nailing everyone, wouldn't we?
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Let's get into the, we got some emails, right? You wanted to show...
Oh, yes. You want to see that email, huh? Yeah, people have been talking, folks. You know, we're the talk of the town. Our show's doing great. We're pulling in the fucking numbers like crazy. You see, you know, Mr. Ted Turner himself, he said, we got $5 million right here. And we can make 10 more episodes of Rick and Morty, or we can make 200 more fucking Truthpoint episodes right now. And I said, pile it on me. Come on, bring it on. So that's what you're getting.
That wasn't Ted.
Alright, let's just see this email
That wasn't
here.
Ted. That was a different guy.
Derek, you know Derek, he's a piece of dog shit. Drew wears a tuxedo every day like a man of class, while Derek dresses like a fool. Fuck you. The fuck you is for
I've got
you.
a couple issues with this. Number one,
You got issues, alright.
don't delete the email. Fucking Hillary Clinton over here deleting emails, right? First of all, the last name's censored, so I don't know who John is. This could have been sent by Dril. And
Sure?
second of all, Dril wears a tuxedo. This is not a tuxedo. So the guy that sent this is a fucking idiot. So if someone's that stupid that they think that's a
You ever been
tuxedo,
to Spain? This is known as a Spanish tuxedo. It looks very nice.
it looks like garbage. And what's the shirt you wear underneath it? It's like some kind of spaghetti sauce stained.
Hugo Boss white shirt.
Yeah, Hugo Boss white. Looks like a
Hugo-
wife beater.
Yeah, right.
We got this other fan contribution
Let's get a look at that.
for Halloween. We got this guy dressing up as his hero.
This is fucked from the offset right here. I don't understand Mickey Mouse. You think I support Mickey Mouse at this juncture
Yeah,
in my
well,
life?
he knows you're a fucking sellout, and then he's got your. You don't have the beard anymore, but he grew a beard to look more like your old look,
I don't care for beards.
and he's got kind of a toddler's do on top, which I think is just him kind of
You
making.
look like a child. You're wearing Mickey Mouse out.
Well,
like
he's
a
making fun.
fucking
He's
Teletubby.
making fun of you.
Yeah, great.
You know, so again, this like supports my theory that like you're the mascot of the show, and I'm like the host.
I'm the CEO of the show, and you're like the.
You're like fucking.
janitor.
You're like Big Bird. You know, everybody knows Big Bird. Big Bird's the most popular character or whatever. But who do people tune in to listen to? Bert and Ernie.
Big Bird fucking sucks. He doesn't have any good gags. He doesn't have any jokes.
I'm Bert and Ernie. He's Big Bird. Nobody
Bird.
gives a fuck about Big Bird. Big Bird died in the Challenger
You're Oscar the
explosion,
Grouch. You live in the fucking.
and
trash
nobody
can.
even cared.
Shut the fuck up. Are we gonna play this clip or what? I'm getting.
Well, hold on.
absolutely-
We're not done dealing with the fucking emails and whatnot. You know,
I'm
that's
done
what
with
that's
the
what we that's
emails.
what we do at the top of the show.
None of the emails are good. Not a single person emailed me with dirt on Hunter Biden or on Derek
We got this
Estevez-Olsen.
email from
I
my
did not get any requests for
my
triple
business
coin like
partner.
I asked for, but no, everyone fucking ignored. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about the brain or whatever.
my business partner Zeke sent me this mock-up. This is a new company we're starting under the double coin umbrella. It's called Cyberbrain Unlimited.
We discussed this last week. The cyber brain is bullshit.
No, I mean look, it's got the whole schematics right there. You can see the power and grace section. And we don't know exactly what this is. We do know it's going to be a product. We do know it's patent pending. And you can send me your double coin. And if you don't have double coin, folks, here's how you get it. You can convert your actual paper goods, your paper money, worthless, into double coin. You just send it to me. I get rid of it for you.
Or
I get rid of it.
You can send the emails to me and get the triple coin.
I dispose it. You can go Truthpoint. Wait, what was it? Truthpoint.fanclub@gmail.com, and we'll get you hooked up with some double
Put
coins.
it down there on the cryon, for Christ's sake, Truthbot.
And just in
Yeah,
Put
the
that
we have
email
enough
up
time.
so people can fucking see it.
can you do that, Truthbot?
We got the fucking chat URL up there.
Truthbot didn't even
People
change
can't
it.
find the
It still
chat
says
or-
fucking immortality at the bottom of the screen. Did you notice that?
I am
Oh,
very
Jesus
sorry.
Christ. Immortality is old news. We figured that out last week, you know? I'm still immortal, you know? I still got it.
Can we get the fucking countdown to the segment bullshit or whatever?
Now initializing the next segment in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's roll.
The throat down.
You okay over there?
Jesus Christ. I'm fine.
Look at
thank
this big bird motherfucker.
you. Thank you for your fake concern.
This week on the program, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about werewolves. A very fortuitous topic, as you know, it is All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
Halloween, pre-Halloween day, and
Mischief Night.
we've gathered a number of sources. We've done the research. We've downloaded the info, and we've compiled the data.
Where else but Darknet, folks? That's where you're gonna get this stuff.
I go on a little thing called Google Images,
Oh.
which is a subsite of the main Google.
Turn off that safe search. That's how you get the real Darknet shit.
So you can go ahead and play the clip there. He's not gonna say anything like interesting, so we don't have to just go ahead.
I've been asking for this clip.
Just go ahead and play the clip.
Right.
The Prophecy Club.
Our topic tonight is vampires and werewolves. Are they real or fake? Will you help me welcome my good friend, Bill Sneblin. God bless you, brother. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. Praise the Lord. Well, I have a testimony, which I'm sure some of you have already heard, about my involvement in witchcraft, in Freemasonry, in Mormonism, and Satanism, not necessarily in that order. Monsters are hot right now. They will gain great sexual power. And believe me, there's plenty of people that'll show them how. There's vampirechurch.com. There's thedarknessembrace.com. There's vampirerave.com, and probably you can Google many others. And you might think this is all kind of weird or whatever, but this is a cop talking. And he says, you would not believe in any given month how many homeless people we find in Los Angeles that have had the blood drained out of their neck and have been murdered. And he says, we cover it up, we call it something else. How about the werewolf? Are werewolves real? Now, this might, bake your noodle a little, but yes, they are real. Though the underdog, pardon the pun, in the monster hierarchy, there is actually more evidence for werewolves existing exactly as they are seen in Hollywood movies. There is a fork you have to take in the road in this particular flavor of Satanism that I was in. One way is to become a vampire, one way is to become a werewolf. I chose the way to become a vampire because I thought it was sexier somehow, and I'd heard that becoming a werewolf was extremely painful. True werewolves function as guards or assassins for the Brotherhood. A real werewolf is between 7 and 8 feet tall. They looked out the living room window, and there it was, looking at them back. And this is from a second-story window. Big, looks like, Arnold Schwarzenegger with steroids and fur. So I go and I had a dental work ever since I'd become a vampire. This sounds so weird somehow. Anyhow, so this is before AIDS. Yeah, that's me during my vampire period. God bless you.
And I will see you in heaven. God bless you.
Folks, like Arnold Schwarzenegger with steroids and fur. We salute you, sir. Thank you for bringing us the truth to this show.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it
You
sucked,
watched it.
so I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just playing with my
You're
gadgets
too cool to
over
watch
here.
the videos now?
We got all of our little buttons.
The hell is that?
Did you press one too?
Oh, you pressed it.
I just hit it twice.
Did you? Okay. You want to start the bullet points? You want to, I'm going to deliver some pain here right now.
I mean, if you're ready for it.
Oh, I'm ready.
Dril, you fucked up.
Oh, now I've done it. Now I've really done it.
Truthbot's having a fucking aneurysm over here.
Oh, I'm never going to hear the end of this.
Drill.
Now
Look
I've
what
done-
you've done!
Oh, boy.
We didn't even do the fucking segment intro yet.
Now
We gotta do the
initializing
segment
next
intro, don't we?
In 3, 2, 1, go. Lol. 8 points.
They're
There it
probably
is.
gonna fucking uncancel Rick and Morty now. thanks to you.
Fine. Whatever. Well, it seems I jumped the proverbial gun here for the bullet points. But let's get started here. This is Werewolf. This is the subject of the show, is the werewolves that we just saw. And the time for rhetoric is at a close, folks. You saw the video. They're real. They're coming to get you. But by some stroke of unbelievable misfortune, every single mainstream media outlet is just refusing to talk about this due to their own mental illnesses. And as we speak, the werewolf scientists are out there. They're working on a potion that can make werewolves live even though the moon isn't full. And people out there are saying we should excuse them of their bullshit, you know? I say that's a one-way ticket to hell. And so, ever since I found out about this shit, like 3 days ago or so, I spent every waking hour appropriating the famous three-strike system from baseball culture in order to make my bulletproof case of why werewolves should be howling all the way downtown behind bars in a damn paddy wagon.
Can you...
Can I what?
You're supposed to only use that... You're only supposed to use, this... It's supposed to be sparingly. You're not supposed to just, like, whip it out every time you make, like, a rather lame point.
I thought it was pretty good.
It wasn't even a point yet. You were, like, just introducing the fact that you're going to make points. So, I'm just saying...
I'm gonna make points, baby. This is Truthpoint. This is the show.
This is sacred.
Points.
You're not supposed to just use it all the time.
Yeah. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. You like that? You like them apples?
Well, I don't care now, because now you've made it
Well, I
useless.
want to do my bullet point of crimes, which is the second bullet point, even though it says strike one. There's no denying that werewolves are responsible for a great number of these crimes that are going on in town. Not only does the full moon transform them into their most powerful form of wolf, it also lowers their IQ to nearly 0. And it pisses them off beyond hell and they hunger. And the restaurants aren't going to serve them, 7-Eleven isn't going to serve them because no shirts, no shoes, no service. So what are they going to do? They're just going to go grab whatever they can from our village barley stocks and our fine casinos or what have you, and make a mockery of the law. They rummage through our potted plants and kick the shit out of our pets and what have you. Naturally, they slaughter decent, hard-working folks like you and me, because they're jealous of our smooth skin and our plump, rosy cheeks. And get this, if you get murdered by a werewolf, you just die. It's not like a vampire where you get to become immortal and, like, live with Cleopatra in a temple and drink blood. It's just a raw deal all around. Okay, strike two, the defamation aspect of the whole deal. Regular wolves, I love them. They're the protectors of the wood. They are strong, they're brave, they're very handsome creatures, and they are a friend to mankind. That's why we call them the King of the Jungle. Werewolves, on the other hand, are debased freaks who are always jumping around looking for a moon to howl at. Well, werewolves can often be found being, Well, this is normal wolves. I got my shit's all mixed up because of Truthbot over there.
The first time you've made a mistake.
Ooh, first time you made a mistake. Okay.
I'm really sorry.
Thank you. Regular wolves can often be found being people's spirit guides or, being worn as tattoos or being sold on tapestries. Very elaborate, beautiful tapestries on Etsy.com. But werewolves, they're not going to be putting werewolves on these tapestries. You know why? Because they're just a cheap ripoff of the normal wolves that we actually like. And unlike the normal wolves who have the decency to get on all fours and bow before our Lord, werewolves stand upright on both legs. And you know why they do that? So they can showcase their genitals to all the neighborhood children. Which brings me to my next point, folks. They're just plain unemployable. Now listen, people, I'm a small business, so it's not uncommon for me to hire and terminate hundreds of employees per day. A man like me would have a lot of experience when it comes to knowing who should be allowed to work and who deserves the axe. So, let me just say, if there was one group that I would not be hiring from, it'd be the werewolves and the army veterans, but mostly the werewolves. At all my old jobs, the bosses used to always get on my ass because I just want to smoke a little cigarette every once in a while. You know, people do smoking cigs. And what's a werewolf gonna do? They're gonna say, "Hey boss, I need a moon break. I need a break to go howl at the moon because I'm too busy to be working on your initial public offering or whatever the fuck is going on that day." And could you imagine this shit? What, you can't have a werewolf walking around the office and getting pet dander all over the place, making everyone sneeze and clogging up the printers with their hair. It's just, it's insane. Come on, people. Let's get it together here. What the hell?
Is that it?
That was not it. You were about to feel so much pain.
Is there gonna be a strike 4? Because that's not how baseball works.
There's gonna be a strike for you.
What's going on over there?
Let's go. 2 strikes, you know what that means? It means lock them up right into the jail. It's clear to me that werewolves are a bunch of dirty dog people who ought to be put in a kennel. And I will never kiss ass. I will never suck up to the werewolf race. Because they want to eat me and kill me and dig around in my yard and rummage through my potted plants. And unlike some people, I'm not going to sell out to the werewolf interest, no matter how fat the stacks of blood money may get. I tell you, when the big bad wolf comes blowing your house down with his wind powers or whatever he's working with, listen here, little piggy, you better hope you have a normal house and not one made out of straw and twigs and whatever the fuck.
There you go, using that logo again when I asked you not to.
Nailed it.
It's
Nailed
not. It's not just for me. It's
right
for,
down
it's
your
for,
fucking
It's
throat,
for all of
Andrew.
us, you know, because we should preserve that for moments that truly matter, not just throwing it out there.
Oh.
Also,
nothing else
the
matters
thing you
at
said
this
about
point.
selling out to werewolves doesn't make any sense. It's not like there's werewolf companies.
Oh yeah?
But I will say that if there are werewolf companies, yes, I will accept your money on behalf of selling out to you.
Oh, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Are you done with your shit? Because I'm
Come
ready to
on.
go.
Go.
Okay.
Let's see what you
As
got.
you may have noticed from my get up here, I do support the werewolf cause because frankly no one else will. And if you support werewolves, you're called a shill. You're called all these bad things
Yeah, but people who actually know what's going on in the world.
by like senile people who don't even know what the fuck.
Now what? Now look what you've done. You and Truthbot, you're both
Truthbot-
in cahoots
I'm
to
very
fuck
sorry.
the show
Okay.
down the
No,
toilet.
I was just waiting for the apology. All right, we live. Let's get serious here for a moment. Let's.
Sorry you look like Chris Angel Mind Freak after a genetic lab explosion.
Is that 2 different people? Chris Angel Mind Freak?
Chris Angel and Mind Freak are 2 separate entities, I believe, but
Okay. Well, I don't know what that is, but it's probably good.
it's like Garth Brooks and Chris Gaines.
Oh yeah, I like Chris Gaines. Who's Garth Brooks?
Famous.
We live in an age where werewolves are so subjugated that some people question whether or not they even exist. But the fact is, they are real, and they are really oppressed. They are subject to speciesism, sexism, wolfophobia, anti-creature propaganda, perpetrated by the mainstream media and by anti-wolf activists. Here's some facts that I downloaded from angelfire.geocities.gov.freehost.ru. Under orders from Condoleezza Rice, between 500 and 5,000 werewolves were exterminated, sold to the Baltic states for cheap fur coats, or otherwise disappeared in George Bush's secret war.
Hell yeah, that's why I voted for her.
Fact 2. Werewolves have been shot and killed by gun-toting ranchers, these hicks that they think they see a wolf, they shoot them, they come up to them, and then it's a person. They morph back into a human after they die. Fact 3. The government has been launching special night chemicals to dim the moon's light. And fact 4, werewolf nightclubs in Monster City, aka Sacramento, have been shut down by stooges of local CBD bootlegger Charles Whopper Jr. Whitaker. Another fact, werewolves have been accused of eating dogs.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's actually not... It's true, they have eaten dogs, but that's not actually relevant. One more fact. Condoleezza Rice, you have blood on your hands.
4 more years! 4 more years!
That one's also not a fact, it's just something I wanted to put out there. Now, despite all of this, werewolves are loved. It's Halloween. Kids love to dress up as werewolves for Halloween. They dance around, they howl at the moon. It's pretty cool.
They're indoctrinating our youth.
What do kids not dress up as? The supposed real heroes? Cops. Soldiers. Losers.
The only things our kids are dressing up as are bloody corpses thanks to these dogs walking around.
If you saw a kid dressed up as an army soldier, you'd probably smack the pumpkin right out of his hand. You'd say, "Get out of here, fucking twerp, your costume sucks." It's a lame costume, and those kids are losers. Werewolves are natural. Mosquitoes, Ebola, forest fires, they're all allowed to exist because they're natural. Our brains are 90...
killers.
Shut the fuck up.
Excuse me.
Our brains are 99% bacteria. It's called bacteria brain. And so we have to let the natural world exist. The circle of life, the free market of animals. If there are homeless people and werewolves eat them, how is that our problem? They're both just animals.
Oh, Lord.
Let's also talk about how superior werewolves are to normal creatures. They're basically biological super beings. They've got sharp teeth, biceps, they're fucking yoked, and their penis is a normal size. You know, you'd think it would it'd be bigger. You'd think it would like change shape or something when they transform with the moon, but it actually just stays a normal human size. And so that's pretty cool. You know, as opposed to like vampires, by the way, vampires can't eat food. They have to drink blood. Which is the worst food, and it's gross.
It's all calories, baby.
And I've also written...
It's all protein.
I've written down here in my notes, and I know this is true because I wrote it. Vampires are, quote, on some Jeffrey Epstein shit. You know? You're hundreds of years old.
Let the man
You're
rest.
hundreds of years old and you're hanging out with teenagers? Like in the Twilight movies? Come on, man, that's gross. And Jeffrey Epstein, when he did suicide, he did it with a stake into his own heart, which is a weird way to commit suicide, but that just proves that Jeffrey Epstein's a vampire.
You'll see the autopsy if that's consistent with that.
My final point here is we need more werewolves. We need men who are not afraid to step up and breed with werewolf women.
Oh.
Because the only way to create more werewolves...
Oh, it's a sex thing, okay.
The only way to create more werewolves is to have sex with a woman who's already transformed into a werewolf under the full moon. You can't... just so you know, a werewolf isn't created by just a person fucking a wolf. Okay? It's created when a person fucks a werewolf. And, you know, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of people don't want to believe it. That's you know, it's natural, it's not gross.
Nasty.
It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely nasty.
And we just, you know, if you're a man and you want to get involved with this, and I know some werewolf activists, again, truthpoint.fanclub@gmail.com, hit me up. You can just, in the subject, you can just say, like, werewolf, or werewolf sex, or breeding opportunities, or whatever you want.
Hit me up in the Truthpoint fan club, and you give me the truth of White House.
That's like a totally different subject. Totally different subject.
I'm trying to get some whistleblowers. I need sources here.
Yeah. That's stupid. What was I on about? Oh yeah, I personally can't have
you're talking about how much you want to have sex with a werewolf.
No, I can't.
Because they have like
I can't have sex with werewolves. I'm on a semen retention plan. I can't have sex with werewolves. This is more bullshit from him. Don't believe his lies. I have to retain my semen to increase my IQ. If
great.
I were all fucking every werewolf I wanted to fuck, I'd never get out of bed.
Absolutely.
You are very smart.
Thank you. That's the end of bullet points. So I guess that's the end of the show because we decided I won.
We figured it out. We know werewolves are shit and they're all going to jail.
Werewolves are awesome, and you know what?
This guy's going to jail for
Now initializing the
going-
next segment in 3.
going ham on one of the werewolves.
Go.
Ham.
Hamming out.
Yeah, you say that because you fuck pigs.
Off expertise.
I've seen
I
your
don't
wife.
call that women that.
Well,
No.
I was thinking about you're against werewolves, but it makes no sense to be
We
against
got our
werewolves.
guest here.
You can be against something like
Doctor, please drill some sense into this man's head.
when you look at like a pug, like
Hello.
those are things that
Hello,
like
sir.
deserve to die, right? Because
Gentlemen, hello.
they've got short little legs, they can't breathe through their nose. You know, like how's a creature?
Why don't you say hello to our guest
can't
instead of
I'm
breathe.
going on
patiently
about your
waiting
shit?
for the greeting from the second guest.
I'm not a guest. I'm a host.
Whatever you're called. So
You
I've been
just
listening to your
told.
program, and I'm super excited that we're finally talking about werewolves. And I think you're both wrong. Again, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but werewolves aren't real anymore.
What's your costume,
Are you
Steve?
kidding
Are
me?
you like Steve Jobs?
This is just how I dress. It's not a costume.
We just
I'm a-
saw the fucking video. The man proved that werewolves exist, and that they're gonna kill us all.
It's a bunch of hogwash, all right? 17th century werewolves interbred with dirty apes and nasty little pigmen, and their
kidding me?
offspring turned out to be the country of Poland, all right? Werewolves
So far, so good.
nowadays,
This guy's bringing the racial aspect.
are something you don't need to worry about. You can leave your pets outside, your livestock unattended, you can go on long runs outdoors next to some dimly lit woods at night, and not worry about any werewolves targeting you, right? Don't look for hints that people are werewolves anymore. It's a waste of time. Don't look for
Amen.
stuff like
I agree.
humans wearing dog collars or buying Frontline. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Some people just eat dog food because it's funny, and there's nothing to read into it sometimes.
It's cheap.
Not everything's a conspiracy, guys. Not a big deal.
It's not
Dog
good.
food is
That's not
it-
good for
dog
you.
food is like if you ever
It's like eating baby food.
had grape nuts. Like dog food is like grape nuts except it's chicken flavor, so it actually tastes better.
Yeah? Listen.
Well, what do you
I
think?
wanted to talk about, because a lot of the stuff that gets confused, right, that people blame on werewolves, right,
Uh-huh.
is actually a creature of a different caliber, right? I'm talking about Frankensteins, and I
Frankenstein.
really wanted to come in here and talk about the Frankenstein menace that we're currently dealing with in this country,
No.
right?
Now, when you say Frankenstein, do you mean is there like one guy who's Frankenstein, or is that a whole race?
Huh?
Is there a whole race of Frankensteins, or is it one guy, or
What?
how do you create more Frankensteins? Is it
I
by
think there's
is it by having sex with the original
I
Frankenstein?
think there's a
Let me-
guy who makes a guy named Frankenstein, and they're both named Frankenstein. And he makes
You
a
can-
lot more Frankensteins to be friends with the original.
Well, what happens
Frankenstein.
when you have sex with Frankenstein is what I want to know.
Well, that's
Die.
an interesting point. We don't know. We don't know yet. And, Frankenstein, as you can presume by the name, is some kind of Jewish monster, I presume, probably non-practicing.
Oh
that's a
yeah,
whole nother
because
can of
Al
worms going in
Franken
that.
is Jewish.
Oh,
Is that what
wow.
you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you. You think about
And
the
he was a
common
monster,
depiction.
right?
He's made out of dead people. I mean,
Al Franken was a monster. You see
I
what he?
believe
he's,
he was,
he's a multicultural
a
creature.
human monster. Well, you look at the common depiction of Frankenstein, right? Large green man with 2 bolts in his neck,
Mhm.
green skin, tight black t-shirt, loose black pants, black boots, all rounded out very stylishly with a nice boxy big purple blazer. And that's 100% correct. That's 100% correct. That's what he looks like,
He looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And
Do you
and
think
this
that's why he's
He's
Frankenstein-
able-
fucking nasty.
Maybe that's why he's able to do so much damage. Is because he has that kind of cool look, and then he comes into town, and people are like, "Oh yeah, I will leave my shop unattended," and then he
Right.
smashes it up.
It's called an iconic fit that he has, and fit is short for outfit. And you know, because of this, he's got a bizarre sex appeal that people kind of gravitate towards. I've heard my students when I'm
Girls want
exercising
to change
with
him,
my
guys
students,
want to be him.
Yeah, when I'm exercising with my students in the home gym, we're always talking about like Frankenstein's last taboo. No one knows what kind or how many sets of genitals that Frankenstein was built with. He could have a whole fruit bowl down there, a whole hot fruit bowl, piping hot and ready to go, or it could be a fish fry. And that really excites some people. And the thing you have to know about Frankenstein that is true and not rumored is that you can understand that Frankenstein is, first of all, silver bullets kill him. He's addicted to Frankenstein, and if he bites you, you become Frankenstein.
He's addicted to Frankenstein?
So if he
No, he's
bites
addicted
me,
to
I
Claritin.
become
He's addicted to
Frankenstein,
Claritin.
and he becomes addicted to me as Frankenstein food.
So you get more Frankensteins when you get bitten by Frankenstein.
Huh?
I don't
What?
care about the genital
Where-
aspect. I don't care if he's got a damn doorknob down
Where
there.
do most Frankensteins
I really
live?
want to know how the
in
ass
America?
situation is working.
Well, I would think you would think of an idea of a Frankenstein, right? And you would imagine them, and where do they live? And the thing about that is what is a Frankenstein? And also,
Wait, it
I
just
don't
seems
know.
like... Do you not know what... Wait, are you making this shit up?
I'm not making it up, but like, you know,
Professor?
I don't
You've
know
been
how
doing
many
the research on
Frankensteins
this,
there are.
right?
All right, I don't know how many Frankensteins. You see pictures, and you don't know if they all wear the same outfit or if they're all the same size. Because like, how could Frankenstein get from Oakland, you know, all the way to St. Louis
Is
in 2 hours?
is
Like, can he run
Frankenstein...
fast? I don't know. And
Is
part of being a
Frankenstein that
scientist
guy
is
that
admitting
says
what you don't
Hulk
know.
smash? Oh wait, no.
No,
It's clobbering time.
no, that was Thanatos. I think.
Me
I've listened to the entire Monster Mash. I've read the lyrics
Me
to the
hungry.
Monster
He
Mash on
says stuff like that.
rapgenius.com. So I
Please
know,
listen to me.
okay, Truthbot.
Right, we know he
running out
plays
of
the
time.
piano in the Monster Mash.
done.
Right, we
We're
know
done
that.
here, Doctor.
My
You're
question
fucked
is,
up
how
again.
does
I
Frankenstein get
didn't
a
fuck- I-
bride? And there are like guys out there, not me necessarily. There are guys out there who don't even have a bride
We
of
must proceed.
who don't even have a bride of Frankenstein or anything, a bride of anything.
Let's get
Well,
out. Get
Derek,
him
you're
out
a
of here.
beautiful man. I'm sure you'll find a bride soon. Thank you for having
On
me.
that note,
Thank you.
I think.
Dipshit.
Well, come on now. He's a
Now
guest.
initializing the next segment in 3,
I'm not paying him.
1, go.
Oh, me either. I mean,
Now back.
Here we go.
my least favorite part of the show. Can't wait.
Oh. Now, our humble listeners,
Yeah.
they're going to come in and they're going to tell the truth right to your face. And you're going to die from
Do we got
stress.
somebody on
A
the
new
line?
caller approaches.
What's going on?
Well, I know, okay, how you doing, sir?
Next caller.
Okay, hi.
You blew it!
I'm
You
Seamus.
blew it!
I'm
You
Seamus
fucked up!
Lee. I'm a moderator of the Truthpoint subreddit. I need to ask a question.
All right, get out of here. Thanks, moderator of the
I'm the
Truthpoint
moderator of the
subreddit.
fucking toilet, man.
I want to know about these unfounded accusations that you're lobbying against the subreddit.
Not true. Truthbot,
Fuck Reddit.
drop this
No, you're
motherfucker.
talking about
Fuck
the
Reddit.
you're calling it a coward's paradise and not brave enough to be quarantined. I want to
yeah?
know
Truthbot, what
is
the
the
fuck?
evidence for
He's
this.
false
No.
flagging us.
I'm not
No.
false. I want to know. I'm an independent journalist.
No.
I
No.
Let's
want
hear
the
him out.
truth.
Let's
I
hear him
want
out
to
for
know.
1 second here. Let's see. What's your grievance, sir?
You're just giving him what he wants.
My grievance is that Derek. I respect Derek a great deal. I love USA
Respect
number
you.
one American restaurant. It's a great script.
You say that you respect me, and then you come in here with all of these problems, and I can't solve all the problems of the subreddit. I've got a lot going on. We've got a Discord, we've got an Instagram, we've got a Twitter, and these are all
We got a Bebo.
taking up
I don't
a lot
got
of
a
time in
Neopet.
my life.
The subreddit.
We're supporting a
I want you to-
Neopet who's
what
dying
is
right
our
now.
course of action, sir?
I can't solve these problems for you. I can't fix problems in the subreddit world. You understand that I'm not a moderator there. You are. It's your domain. You have to take control of it.
You set these obscenely high expectations for us, and then you
And then
bring
you
these on to
disappoint
and
me.
and you're upset with me.
No, I'm not. I'm not upset with you, but you know you failed, and you're upset with yourself, and that's why you come crying to us. And it's okay. I mean, you've got my sympathy.
I come to you with my own accusations, and you accuse me of failure.
Yeah, that's what happened.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. What's
You're
happening?
disgusting. You get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Fucking Reddit people.
A new caller approaches.
Go back to the Watch Teenagers Die subreddit or whatever the fuck you got.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you
Hello?
are you prepared? Do you have anything? Is that it?
Let's hear your...
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What's your bit? What's your gag that you're going to subject us to right now? Go on!
I don't know.
This
you
guy's
scared?
not rehearsed. Come on!
Jesus
Truthbot, give us the
Christ.
A
fucking...
new caller approaches.
Can you give us someone that's gonna play ball here?
Oh.
Are you? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Frankenstein's a cyborg. They're both fucking morons. I learned this on the subreddit. They taught me nothing.
What?
You fucking
What?
clowns, the both of you.
What? We never said Frankenstein wasn't a
Calm down,
cyborg.
sir.
We
Calm
never
down.
said Frankenstein was not a cyborg.
It's Halloween. Tensions are high
You gotta
right
come
now.
in here. You don't
I'm
come
sorry,
here with
I'm
your
all
anger.
worked up. I'm
This
all
is
worked
a
up.
holy
I'm sorry.
place. Do you think we ever get mad here?
I'm not
No.
mad.
We don't
Clearly
get mad
not.
here.
I'm absolutely not mad.
What? Excuse me.
Yeah.
I came
Excuse
here
you.
to cite the facts, and you people act like morons in your little clownish show. Go ahead and flush the toilet on me. Why don't you?
No.
Clown.
No. We'll do the pig.
The pig in the toilet.
We'll do the pig
Dual
instead.
wielding on his ass.
It has been done.
We gave him what he wanted.
That's what he wanted.
A new caller
And
approaches.
now he's dead. Rest in peace. Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, hi. How you doing, guys? Happy Halloween, by the way. I wanted
Happy
to
Halloween.
throw out my happy Halloween, dudes. I wanted to throw out my theory of why nuclear weapons are fake.
Hey, that's not the topic, but I do got a good joke for you.
Okay.
What do werewolves celebrate on Halloween?
Something hollow.
No. Halloween.
Okay. Ah.
That's
Okay.
good.
What do you call werewolf when you catch him taking a nap? Don't guess. I'm gonna tell you.
Call him
Okay.
dinner. Because he's fucking dead.
Unaware wolf. Unaware wolf. All right.
Oh.
Thanks.
This
That one's
program
alright.
has performed an illegal operation.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
bye.
you, caller.
Thanks.
Thank you for helping us.
Thanks for that.
Any callers that know their ass from a hole in the ground?
Are these people watching the show, or like what's going on? Are these like redirected pizza calls? Like I don't understand what's happening here. They're all like unprepared.
I think we should, like, take calls from
Democracy
Harvard
process
University
initiated.
and the
You may now
surrounding
vote.
areas instead of the incest states down
Go
south.
to Adult Swim. .com.
Now,
And enter
we
your
can't be
votes into
talking
the
about
chat.
incest because that's a totally different subject. We're gonna need a whole episode to talk about incest.
The incest episode is coming and it is spectacular, I assure you.
You know, we got a lot of viewers in like Idaho and stuff that, you know, they're gonna come out in force and make sure you lose the incest episode.
Not my
Now
problem.
initializing the next segment in
You got all
2,
these
1,
PC
go.
anti-incest like SJWs.
Face your ears.
Oh, great.
It's time to face our fears.
Let's do it.
That's right. What's going on? Oh no.
Let's do it.
Well, my greatest fear has already been realized. The show has turned into shit. Thanks to Truthbot and his antics. So let's see here, how's that looking on camera there? Can you read that? Yeah,
Looking good.
good. Love it. Alright, this is the Face Your Fears segment, where we, quite literally face our fears. We, before the show, we discussed our greatest fears, and we will introduce them to each other to, you know, we'll kind of, we'll learn a little bit about ourselves along the way. We'll gain power by absorbing the fear from our fears.
When you feel fear, your body releases chemicals that simultaneously make you aroused.
Yeah, and we can gain power from those chemicals by diverting them into our muscles instead of our dick. And,
It's called chemical nirvana.
so, we discussed this before the show. My greatest fear is, the armored man. Now, I could go into detail by, describing this, but, the gist of it is basically...
Is your wife?
Yeah, there was an armored man. He was going full ham on my wife, and I walked in on him. And ever since then, I had PTSD from seeing night helmets and oh shit, oh god. Oh.
Look, I don't care about votes, but you guys are already voting for me in the chat.
Is it? Ah!
Why you're afraid of this?
Oh no! No!
Seems normal to me.
No!
And then, my greatest fear is, I told you my greatest fear is money. So you're gonna give me a big wad of... Hey, I said my greatest fear is money! What the fuck?
Fine, take it. I'm not even mad.
What the fuck? I said my greatest fear was money. I was hoping you'd bring a bunch of money and then try to, like, give it to me like an idiot. I still have your pin.
You still haven't given it back to me. Why's that?
Well, I'm having it cleaned right now.
Alright, it's good.
Alright, well,
Don't. Put it down.
Top of the morning to you.
Put it down. Put it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Put it down.
We're good. We're good.
Thank you.
Now initializing the next segment in 3, 2, 1, go.
Right.
Vox Populi.
It's time.
Yes. And I just want to say before whatever results come out that the democratic process is bullshit and that I don't believe in it. So
I think it's the best we got, and it's the best we'll ever do.
I think the people that vote are stupid,
better
and
bow
so
down and
whatever
kiss its
result
ass.
they get is actually the shittier result. So that's how I feel about it.
All right.
No matter what the result is, that's what I think.
Facts are not your.
I won't
feelings.
take back my words. I really do believe that whatever the result is going to suck. And is the person that wins, quote
I can't
unquote,
wait to see them
is
results.
actually going to be the
So we
idiot
can put
that
you
sucks.
in the grave.
And
The new caller approaches.
the idiot of the
Who's this? Who's
some
this?
people call it the wisdom of the crowd. I call it the madness
Who's this?
of the
Hello?
fools.
Oh, we got a caller now.
Yeah, what's
Hello.
up?
Hello.
What's up?
Helen? What'd you say?
Yes. This is what the people want to know is.
We didn't call you. You called us. So do you know what you're going to say, or?
Yes.
It's pretty good so far.
Yes. What the people want to know is what's the Halloween costume of the year?
The Halloween costume of the year?
I was wearing it until
Well, I'm
the
trying
guy
to
Are
think.
you
started
going to the
yelling at me.
furry for Halloween?
You know, it'd probably have to be something topical. Maybe a movie that came out this year. A big movie. A movie with a costume in it.
The Smurfs. The Smurfs 2.
What's your Smurf
I would say Trumbo.
Derek?
I would say Trumbo with
Just like the Smurfs 2.
that guy Forrest Gump was in that movie Trumbo, you know, when he wore that, like, I didn't see the movie, but in the trailers he's kind of like wearing the pedophile coat. I think it might be a movie about a
that's pretty
scary
good.
pedophile. Mel Brooks.
I don't think
not
you
Mel
need a
Brooks.
costume for a
What's his name?
pedophile outfit.
Mel Jackson,
Uh,
the guy from Forrest Gump.
Mel Tom.
That's pretty good.
David
David Allen.
are you
Rose.
yeah, I guess so our collective answer is Trumbo.
Trumbo.
That's pretty
Trumbo.
good. That's pretty
Fine.
good.
Yeah, did you have another different
I
answer?
support it.
No, I was just saying that I heard that Nancy Pelosi outfits are very in this year.
What's that? Is that like the Hillary Clinton outfits that are being sold
Exactly,
surplus?
yes.
Yeah, they dyed the wig from
Nancy
like
Pelosi.
white to brown hair, and then it's the same outfit. I think.
I think it's fine.
It's pretty good. Yeah, you get to reuse the outfit.
Well, that
It's fine.
was,
Just like disrespect
that was
our public
fascinating.
officials. It's fine. I don't give a shit. Nobody gives a shit. And that's why our country's, going where it is today.
The votes have been counted.
Oh, you know another
And
good
the winner of this episode
another good
of
movie that came
Truthpoint
out,
is
Hancock with Will Smith. That's a good superhero costume.
Dril.
Is it? Oh, I won. Oh, look at that.
Well, as I said before,
As I've said before, it's really good that the democratic process is working as intended.
it sucks, and I
And
don't
this
believe in it.
motherfucker has to wear the cap. The
No,
cap
I'm
of
protected
shame.
from it. I have this helmet.
Oh.
This is made from pure plutonium. Where's the gun? He's gonna shoot himself.
Ah!
Give him back the gun.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No!
Now initializing the next segment in 3, 2, 1, go.
Put it away!
Here. Oh, now we're...
Let's get the fuck out of here, right?
I'm done. I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I'm done, people. Folks, it's crazy out there, You got the werewolves running around, you got the armored man fucking our wives out there. What are we gonna do, I don't give a shit anymore, Nobody gives a shit about anything, do they? People just want to, make fun of me for not liking armored men. Oh yeah, that's so mature, that's so edgy. Oh, that's edgy humor. What are you, an edgelord? Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, you know what? Do you think I even care anymore if the werewolves, tear everyone up and take over the world and turn everyone into the werewolf shit? Do you think I even care anymore? Do you think it matters to me? Absolutely not! This man's fucked in the head! He doesn't give a shit about human life. So why should I? Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. I'm finished.
Moonum. Oh fuck, my ears fell off. God damn it.
I shit myself.
Audrey, here.
I need a napkin. I need a napkin, man.
Approaches.
Where's the napkin, man?
Straight to the cleaners.
Hello.
I need a wet towel.
Hey, we're done here. You're late. You're late.
I'm late?
Whoa.
The napkin man has abandoned us.
Jose.
Can I? Yes.
The whole world has abandoned
Hey, I
us.
got
Yeah,
something
it's
to
okay.
tell you. This is Harry Styles wannabe.
Okay.
From
Truthbot,
Vermont.
what the fuck? Learn! You gotta learn! You gotta.